Um, I've been dealing with dandruff because I didn't change my shampoo from my natural straight shampoo that I was using back before I had locks. And granted, it was an expensive shampoo, but I'm sure it had all the stuff in it that they say don't use when you have dreadlocks. So I was getting really, really, really bad dandruff. And I switched over to some Dolly Locks stuff that I'm really pleased with the results from it, honestly. I use it. I wash my hair every other day, every 2 days. And it's more watery, and I feel like it takes a little bit more, but it has a pump, and I love that. And I just kind of pump what I need and use what I need, and my hair is clean and soft. I don't care for the smell. I don't know what it is, but I don't care for the smells, and I need to just try some other flavors of it. But I'm pretty spoiled when it comes to my shampoo. It's like bougie, high-end. I don't know. I like the smell of nice shampoo. And this stuff smells like oils. And I'm not a patchouli oil person. I'm not a natural whatever person. So, I mean, I'm a natural person, but I'm not into all the naturopathic and all that stuff. So I've got, in the next bottle, I'll try a different flavor. I think I did vanilla citrus or something like that. I don't remember, but it's like expensive. It's pretty expensive if you go to their site, but they have discounts and deals, and I think I got mine for like 50% off or 60% off. It was less than my normal bottle of shampoo cost me to get that one, so that wasn't bad. What else? Yeah, I'm trying currently to learn how to do the crocheting so I can crochet these little babies around and do the in and out and twist and in and out and twist and all of that. That's what the lock doctor was teaching the other day, is how to do crocheting the right way if you want to. But I look at this and I go, for a year, I really haven't done a lot of that, and it's okay. They're round, they're put together. I don't look like a homeless person on the street with wild and crazy hair. I do tuck my hair behind my ears a lot. I don't like it in front of my ears. I do that all the time. That's it. The other thing I've been doing is I've got a couple that are a little bit thinner and longer, and I'll take one and I'll wrap it around right here, and I pull it back through, and then I'll grab the next one and I'll wrap it around. Where's the next one? And I'll wrap it around also, and pull it back through, and then my hair stays behind my ear. It's kind of like a barrette or whatever to hold my hair up, and I really like that. I can't wait till I can just like tie a knot in it and be done with it. I'll probably wear, that's why I designed my locks the way I did, with the part on this side and this side if I wanted to. I designed that to have like 2 right here that I can use to pull back, and I designed 2 down here that were smaller, so I could tuck them behind my ear. These ones right here are pretty small. It looks really big because it's all a mess right now. But they're small. Let's see if I can get it without like sticking my armpit in the camera. It's pretty tiny, but it goes right behind my ear and it doesn't bother me. So I don't have hair in my face. I don't like my hair in my face. I never have. Not sure why. Probably a childhood thing. Everything's a childhood thing, right? But yeah, I'm ready for them to be a little bit longer. They're long enough to be annoying right now, but too short to do anything with. So that's where I'm at. It's time to let them be. Have been swimming quite extensively in chlorine, and I was reading up on that. I'm hoping that it doesn't make it a weird color. So I will swim and then shower, but sometimes I swim and then let it dry, and then I swim the next day, and then I shower. So I'm not washing it and rinsing it out probably as much as I should, but my chlorine's not really as concentrated as some like public pools, because it's just my pool in the backyard. It's like the bottom of the chlorine where it's still safe, but not too bad. I probably should switch to a saline solution. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. So, a salt pool would be fun. That would really help my hair. As I'm laying, I usually lay on my hammock to let them drip dry. And I'll go through all of them and palm roll them really good, and just kind of go through and reshape the ones that aren't really round and kind of work through them. I really I'm really curious to see how they look in a year. I really am, because see, like, you can see the fat down here where this is all the old hair that was I had before I had my locks, and then all the new hairs. It's very much more uniform up there. These little bits are just like little straws of my hair. So it's more evenly knotted, I guess. I did get some nasty comments that I don't have dreadlocks. I have matted hair, and okay, that's what I thought dreadlocks were. Call them as they are. I don't care. I have thick skin. I deal with rude comments from all sorts of people, and everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm not married to them, so the only one that really matters is my husband, and he's fine. So anyways, yeah, I will check in with you later. Good morning. Usually I have a script and I get it all written out and written up, and I know what I'm going to say today. Just a camera. I don't really know what I'm going to say. I have been recording my videos, and I save them all up, and then I do a bunch of processing, and I need to do that closer together. But somehow I got my Monday and my Friday switched. So I'm like, let's throw in a hair update. We haven't had one of those for a while. As you can see, my fuzzies are fuzzy. This is how I wear my hair almost all the time now, is just down. I will throw it in an occasional ponytail. Oh, that's the light. I thought that was my hair going right. It's pretty tight. I do have lots of little wispies, but I've been spending quite a bit of time sorting out my lines, and then taking my wispies and just giving them a wrap. And then sometimes I'll take the crochet hook and pull those in. But a lot of times I just lay them down like that and let them do their thing. We drive in the summers with our windows down out here because it's hot, but it's not air conditioning hot. So we do drive with our windows down, and that does help a lot with the frizzes. This side is definitely more put together than this side usually is. I have to work on this side more. The back of my head, I don't know if I can even, the back of my head grosses me out. I don't like looking at it. It's just such a mess. It's there. I don't look at it, so I don't really worry about it too much. I tend to pull these ones up here back more, because if you don't, there's like this big bald spot in the back. But it's been kind of fun. I have some friends that are, as she's white, he's not, and I love them. And he started his dreadlocks about the same time I did. I didn't know that. His are about this long, so about 6 inches long. And she's like, oh my gosh, I am working on those things every day. I'm crochet hooking, I'm retwisting, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, I did that when I first started, but she goes, well, your hair was so long when you first started. And yeah, it was really long. It was like I could tuck it in my pants. That's how long my hair was when I first started. And now it's like there's one back here that's like really long, and I use it to tie my hair up. Let's see which one of them. One of them is that one. Really, really, really long. But it's honestly, it's not any different. It's just that I think there's more. Oh, there's some looseness back there I'm gonna have to deal with. I try to deal with it every day. For the last week, I've been working on it really diligently, trying to get all those hairs in the back. I focus on this right here, but the back just looks like a mangled mess because I can't see it. So I'll go back there and figure out where these little baby hairs are hard, because all the way around my whole perimeter, the little baby hairs just keep flying out. When I put it in a ponytail, it still sticks straight up and I look like a pineapple, but I'm okay with that. I'm ready for the weird ones to not just limp over and just hang down, because I'll put it in a ponytail and then most of them will be up, and then there'll be this one that's just it's longer, and the longer areas, the newer, this section, the new part that has locked up on its own, it is softer, more pliable than the older section that is tight dread. So whenever I find, like I just did there, whenever I find those just wispies sticking out, I just wrap them back around, and then I'll come back through and I'll crochet hook them if I need to, and just pull them through my natural lock. I'm not real worried about my lines being perfect. When I went in about 9 months ago and had all my hair tightened, and done by a professional. I mean, her dreadlocks were to the floor, so I would kind of consider her a professional. She had all the wispies sticking out of the top of her head still. She didn't really worry about that. I asked her, I said, how often should I get my dreads tightened and cleaned up? And she was, it's honestly up to you. She said, some people do it annually. Some people do it twice a year, biannually, every other year. Some people just don't do it. And some people do like what I'm doing now and just kind of maintain it themselves. I wouldn't mind cleaning up some of my lines. I've got one dreadlock in the back. It's a little bit bigger than the rest of them, but I'm not really worried about it. I split a couple back there, and I think I split them wrong. So instead, there was like a section like this, and I split it down the middle. Actually, I split it diagonally. So I have like a triangle and a triangle, but now the dreadlocks are wanting to be more flat than round, and that kind of bugs me. But whatever, it is what it is. As they grow out, they get rounder. I don't really want a bunch of flat locks back there, so I'll deal with it. If I have to, I'll split them and do what I have to do down the road. But for now, they're okay. I still have my little weirdo right here. It's actually not as weird as it used to be. I play with it quite a bit, which is kind of funny. I thought it was going to be, a strange little tiny one, but I actually have a stranger little tiny one right here on the top of my head. This one, my strange little tiny one. I didn't realize how small a lock could be. I thought they were all going to be these big, giant turd looking things. And I didn't want them big. I wanted them to be the size that they are, which is cool. They actually worked out pretty accurately to what I had planned them to work out. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. I don't know if I want to spend another $200 to get them fixed. I probably won't. I'll probably just keep working on them. Who is the guy? There's a guy that I like to watch. He does dreadlocks, and his name is, let me pull him up here. Oh, hang on. The Lock Doctor. And his are more natural in that he does the crochet hooking once in a while, but he mostly just rolls them and washes them and rolls them and washes them. Oh, that's another thing. I